already. Just let me know if everybody can hear me. Alright. Sorry for that, everyone. Apologies for that break in transmission. We believe that Nigeria is getting better, but they shock us. Yes, it's getting better. Don't let us deny our nation. Nigeria is getting better, actually. Yes. If you ask me, I will tell you my reasons. But yet, they shock us today that they can still do that normal thing that they used to do. So, so our power was out. So we just need to go very deep into the section today, and then I hope I am audible enough online and people can hear me very well. Please, on the back end, let me know that everybody can hear me very well. Let me know everybody can hear me very well. So where did I stop before? Thank God we are talking about darkness, and power was out. Then it make us redundant. We can't speak to our audience anymore. So we have to put on another substitution of power, so that we can leverage, and every one of us can leverage on light, and you are also leveraging on our social media. Can you see that? Wow, glory to God. So everything went well, and then what we are talking about is actually explaining itself the more we are bringing in the lights. So critical. So I was talking about critical thinking. So your creator already told you that he has created you to dominate things, and then the things which you need to dominate are a finished work already. So all you just need to do is till your ground. It's not the word till my ground that I mentioned now. There's another section of teachings that are prepared for that, but I pray we just like the more we are growing, the more we are dealing with personal things, because this is what Aurora actually needs. You want it to gain that inner strength, that you can channel your energy, you can channel the power within, and then transmit. When you buy a cable, this wire cable or something, once current enter, the speed it uses in transferring from point A to point B, you can't imagine it. Imagine once they bring lights, imagine how from your junction box to your electric box and your extension, your TV, your appliances and everything like that. Imagine how that force conceive what you want. It conceive and give you the light, then you are happy that they brought lights, that you have lights. Imagine when you took the light, imagine how you'll be, how bad you'll be if you are a powerhouse in your environment, in your house for 3 days without light, without supply. You see what will happen. So power conceives many things. You need power to conceive anything, but before then, you should understand how to critically think. So while your Savior told you in Genesis that the Spirit was hovering, while God was telling you the spirits were hovering over the sea, initially there was darkness on the earth already, but you need to look for, you need to critically work it out. How do I send light? Where do I create? I hope you are getting it now. So the Spirit was thinking, was walking in and out, was passing message, was doing everything. Have you forgotten? He said darkness was upon the face of the deep. If you are a Bible student here, I know we are not doing so, but if you are a Bible student here, the word deep in that place means treasure. So darkness was upon the treasure that you are looking for next. So who now needs to find it now? When he now said he created you in his own image, so everything he has done, he wants us to do it. So let me stop there. That is wisdom for somebody. That is wisdom for someone. So you have to critically think. So what are you thinking about? There is a problem in your family. This is poverty in my family. How do I break these chains of poverty? I've said this several times. I said in my family, I've observed many things right from my young age. From my father's siblings and all of them and forefathers, I've checked them through. I see that they all work in the same manner. And I said, the best thing my father gave me, open our eyes to, is Christianity. It is Jesus, the man Jesus. I looked him down in my family. My father was the one that brought this idea of Christianity. The idea of like, he showed his younger brother. Don't let me go into this. For him to bring me to these lights. So you get it now. So the critical thinking should be that, okay, what problem am I solving? What established idea is denying me from becoming the wonder that I am created to become? What is denying me of becoming wealthy? What is denying me of becoming the kind of best version, the kind of the president, the engineer, the whatever you want to become effectively? What is denying you is what you need to critically think about, because it is a problem. And that problem already stopped somewhere, started from somewhere, from a question, from a equation, yes, from an equation, solve things. Then it started. Then someone stopped there and said, this is the final answer for your family, poverty. You now said, in that poverty to infinity, to a generation. So a generation now comes. Okay, this is where I started. This is another generation from this place, and then they started the journey, blah 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 blah. He later end up in poverty again. Then there is continuation. Then a generation came. What is this? What is happening? My four generations, my forefathers, my generations have been stopping at this stage in life. I've been stopping here. This is their full stop. Okay, this is an old idea. Are you getting it? So now this is me. This is Victor. Mention your name in the comment section. This is me. This is the new discovery. I need to fight it out. I need to continue. I need to fight it out for my own children. For my... Do you get it now? For others to learn from. So, there is someone who changed the I can't to I can. We can't. My marker is not well. So we can. I was talking to my junior brother yesterday about some investments. Imagine talking to your junior brother about investment. What are you discussing about? That is what we are talking about. Not investment of petty investment. You get it now. So you always, I said it. If you see poor people sit down together, they will be talking and discussing others. What's it called? The Yoruba is called sofo. They will be doing sofo of each other. What do they call it in English? Help me at the back end. Gossiping. Thank you. They will be gossiping. You don't see your friend. See what's your friend where? Your friend where? But when you are with the rich, the wealthy people, they talk investments. They go, how do I get better? What are you doing? Let me know what you are doing. Let me invest. They talk ideas. That's what we are talking about. So, should in case you want to be on that first part, it is your choice, and your choice become your reality. And if you want to become the second part, it is still your choice, and your choice become your reality. Are you following me? So no time. Let us go. Critical thinking. So what is that critical thinking? When you hear the word, I know many of us are English students, and they will understand many things when it comes to when you say critical condition. For example, maybe any accident or very bad thing happen, and then the person involved is to be taken to an hospital, and then, for example, when the person gets to the door of the emergency, so this is your emergency. This needs attention, total attention. What is your distraction here? Because this is where you bet the new discoveries. This is where you bet the effective communication. This is where you bet the wealthy mentality. This is where you bet many things. So, what do you pay attention to at this point in time? What do you pay attention to in your thinking, in your thoughts? What do you pay attention to? Bible says, as a man thinketh, so is he. Can you see now that you need your manual of life? You need to study it. I'm encouraging everybody. Before I can read any book, I shared it with us last week. That last week's message, I was studying the scripture, and I was led to take a book from my library to study it, just to back up what I want to teach us. That's how I read. And I can read some full book at times. But I'm just telling you, what are you giving your attention to? Some of you give things that are your attention to things that doesn't matter, like gossip that I was talking about. You're able to think, what is the next agenda for me? Like, how do I know I've gotten to a state that I need to go to my next level? How do I know I am about to step into another next level of upliftment in my life, of grace, of signs and wonders in my life? Many people just think signs and wonders are just miracle and something like that. Your signs and wonders are the testimony of your life that people see. Are what people see in your life that are transpiring in your life, your results. So, and before results, you have already, do all those inner work of your thinking, paying attention to them. So when I wake up in the morning, what's the first thing I do? Okay, this is the challenge I have. When I wake up in the morning, this is my distraction. How do I get rid of it? Say no more than you say yes. I said it when we started this year. Say no more than you say yes. No to this. No, this is not the kind of result I want in my life. I see today. I have over I think 4 occasions for me to go to, but I declined them. I declined them, and very important occasion, I declined them because I need to fulfill my destiny. Do you get it now? So say no more than you say yes. Let people be offended, but yet let your results speak that. Let your results speak the reason why you say no. So that is it. So pay. You are not prepared for opportunity, it won't come to you. It will never come to you. That's it. I'm not saying miracle cannot happen, but If you are not, even though if miracle happen, you will misuse it because you are not prepared for it. And this season, I said opportunities are flying everywhere. I've shared it with many people, even my private people. Opportunities are flying everywhere. Make sure you prepare yourself ahead. So many young people are there. You are the one that can pray more. You can go to church. You can do everything. You can do, but there is still problem. What is that problem? Sit down, sit up, and think. Think. There is a generation. It's called old, and there is a generation called the new generation. In the new generation, many don't want to deal with the old anymore. They want to deal with the new. You can't leverage, you can't do anything with that. We can't do anything new without knowing the old. You can't do anything new without leveraging on the old information or old ideas. Do I get people learning in this place? Do I get people learning? If you are learning, if you are there, just let me know. I am learning. So what is that old? So Bible says everything works together for our good. Do you hear it? Does it say new things work together for our good? Or does it say old things work together for our good? It said everything works together for our good. Good. That means if there is a good, there is a bad. So you choose the one you want. But my Bible says everything works together for my good, even though I'm going through the bad situation. And while I'm going through that season, I should be very conscious that something new is coming to happen to me. So I must not just sit down there, this situation will kill me. Yeah, sit down there and then will kill you. I'm giving you the Aurora mentality. So critical thinking, very, very powerful word in a generation. In a generation, when you are paying attention to your thinking, what is the problem? Now the problem becomes the old ones, the poverty, the bad situations become the old. Now the new become the solution. The new now become the solution. Now, do you now know that if you don't know the old, you can't do the new? If you don't identify the old, what happened that this problem keep reoccurring? What happened? Why this problem keep rearranging itself in a new world order? You get it now? Do you know that the way our parents train us in this generation, you can't train your children that way. You train your children in the new way. But I understand, let me use myself. I understand the way my parents train me. So I'm going to train my children like that in a new. Though there was a problem while growing up, but I have known the problem. I have solved the problem. So it is now time to apply them in the new way. You get it now? Am I sure I'm going to finish up today? Wow. Okay. Alright. Now, during this critical thinking, you understand that the more you dwell more, embracing your source of information. For example, or let me say at first your creator, he said you should put him first. So in your critical thinking, share your problem with him. Whatever the God I serve, Lord, this is my problem. This is my problem. This is my problem. This is this. This is that. And all of that. Help me out. The more you are telling him to help you, you are engaging yourself to become wise. And what does your manual for life say about wisdom? He said the fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. You see why all these things are playing together now? So in your thinking, you are sharing your problem with your source, with your Lord. He now said, and the fear of the Lord is not that something that will be making you afraid, is that you are embracing his laws, his rules and regulations, observing them every way, building the character of the Lord in your life. Things are flying on my head right now. He said, all things are passed away. All things are what? New. So once you are condemned before, now that you now know that your habits are bad, then you understand that you need to go to your creator to solve your problem for you. Then you are doing what? You are walking in the new dimension. So people will now be saying that this is my new character. This is my new me. They will not say, is that not Victor who was a fool before? He's now becoming me and is now becoming wise. Are you following? It is the critical thinking. So when you are at this stage, you can't challenge established thoughts without first getting rid of the old. You can't identify the old. Identify it. Oh, this is my problem. So every single day, if it's 1 hour I need to use to be getting better, every day for 365 days, calculate it. You know how much is that? 1 hour every day. This is what I will be doing. This is what that will make me get better from my old way to the new me. Okay. So you now see. So this new and old work together for your good. Nigeria, jaga jaga, everything scatter. There in Nigeria, there is still opportunity. So while you sit down, think about how can you make money? How can you do many things that will bring you wealth? I'm telling you, making money is not all about settling down, migrating to another nation or something like that. There are a lot of things there. I don't want to say many things right now. But if you know it is possible for you from moving from where you are to another nation, is how you can get rid of the old. Please do. And if you know it is in that darkness that you want light to shine, then work it out. As far as you are critically paying attention to your thoughts, challenging the problem already, the established thoughts, the prevailing ideas that are denying you of becoming your wonder, then go for it. Go for it. So Bible now says, buy wisdom and truth and sell it not. Buy wisdom, buy truth and sell it not. I'm telling you things that I do. This is what I do. Either you like it or not. I'm just being careful, because of the social space. And then the result will show itself. Don't worry. The result will show itself. Let me share you an example. You have a horse. And what is the work of a horse? Is either to run or to do whatever that it does. So you now tie the horse right from his young age, right from birth, after giving the mother gave birth to this thing, and then you now tie the horse to a tree. While the horse was still very much younger, he knows that he is not supposed to, he is not created to be at one position. So he keeps struggling to get out of where you tied him. For example, where you tied him, he keeps struggling 1 year, 2 year, 3 months, 6 months, 5 years, 10 years, 20 years. He was there. All of a sudden, he believed that is how life should be. So the horse believed that is how life should be. And unfortunately, the owner just came and then loosed the horse from the tree, from whatever you tie it to. So the horse now remained there without moving an inch, because he has believed in his intention that he cannot live where he was or he is at that point in time. That is where, because he has struggled, he has used his power. I have used my power, I have used my energy, though I cannot break free. But now somebody have come to lose you. Now your mentality, your ideology have now been tied to being at one position when you have been loose. This is how the life of many are. This is how the ideas of many are. This is how the established thoughts have turned you to be. This is how some ideas, some governmental policies have turned you to be, that you can't go forward. We have positioned you by rules and regulation that this is where you must be, and then you see the truth set you free. You see the truth and you didn't buy it. Come on. Are you following me now? Buy wisdom. Sell it not. I think that's someone's word right now. Someone's word. If you need to pay to get out of that place, pay for it. If it's a training you need to pay for, you don't have the money, look all the way around, negotiate. Can I pay instrumental? Can I do this? Can I do that? Go for it. Do you know what? When you pay for all those things, wisdom will now do what? We give birth to critical thinking, we give birth to new discoveries, we now give birth to effective communication. You are a horse, you are made to run. Are you getting me now? You are made to run, but you are crawling like a snail. So this is wisdom for you, free of charge. I know people will not still buy it yet because it's not a paid version training. No wala. People like free things. I know. I've also been in that shoe before. But when you start studying scriptures, when you start going to meet, people that are wise, you will get rid of your ignorance. So many young people, young adults, are very ignorant too. So that is it. So let me give you some strategy. I think I will stop here. I will continue next month. Our time is fast spent. I will continue next month. Don't worry. I will continue next month. Let me give you some strategies when it comes to critical thinking. Strategies. Number one thing that you need to understand when you are in your state of critical thinking, of challenging the established thoughts that is denying you of you becoming your becoming. Number one, identify the source of the problem. Identify. This is how I put it out. I wrote it out. Identify the established thoughts Identify the established thoughts that you want to challenge. Identify the established thoughts that you want to challenge. That's number one strategy, because if you want to challenge an idea, or you want to challenge something at your workplace, you need to understand the source of the problem. You need to understand the problem itself. You need to identify it. If I get rid of this problem, won't it cause more problem? So identify it, and then identify the established thoughts that you want to challenge and the new discovery that questions it. Do you understand now? Identify the established thoughts that you want to challenge and the new discovery that questions it. It's not that when you identify, you have the solution already. Now question it out. If I do it this way, will it work? Some of you need to work in team. If you want to get better, you need to go to people of like mind. You need to go to people of like mind and discover and talk things out. Let me rush. Don't worry, I will get back. Number 2, research the evidence and argument that supports. Let me repeat. Research the evidence and arguments. Research the evidence and arguments that support both the established thoughts and the new discovery. Research the evidence and arguments that support both the established thoughts and the new discovery. The next one. Analyze the strengths and weakness of both sides of the issue, as we have mentioned, the SWOT analysis. Analyze the strengths based on your analysis of the evidence and arguments. Don't worry, you get this right, just go back. So the last one says communicate your position. Communicate your position or perspective to others who hold the established thoughts. I want to end by 2. Was a very skillful young man with his other 3 friends, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. But a decree was given in the kingdom of King Nebuchadnezzar, and then that they should bow down to his own god or something like that, and all of that. Or before then, I don't want to share all the story actually. So let me go to that part. Don't worry, I will get better on it on the next meeting. I'm rushing right now. I'm sorry. Please. So Daniel was told to bow down to a graven image, but he refused. You know, if a king give a decree, it takes a mighty man to go against it. It takes a man of war to go against it. In Yoruba, we call them Balogun. Jagun, Balogun. It takes a man of war to go against it. But Daniel, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego said, no, if this is your God, we are not going to serve. We are not going to bow down to this God. What is Daniel trying to teach us in this place? He is challenging a policy. He is challenging a government authority. Do you know that government is powerful in any nation? They can say your house, they want to demolish it and it's government property. They will. Either you like it or not, once they say this is it, that's it. But Daniel go against it and said, no, there is a God that I serve. He's the God of all creation. He can see, he can hear, he can talk. Not this zombie. Do you get it now? So Daniel challenged this thought. You know, before you can challenge anything, you have to understand that you need to be powerful as well. And I've shared it last month. You need to gain the power So this is why critical thinking is very, very important. Before you face your boss, boss, let us challenge this, your authority. Before you challenge it, make sure you gain your power very well. You have analyzed so many things. You have, research it out, formulate your many things. So, your established thoughts. Challenging the established thought is very, very possible. Challenging the poverty. Do you know, if you want to challenge poverty in your family, that is when your finance will go down the most. I can share you. I have the story about that already. I practically live all the things I'm telling you. If you want to challenge poverty, if you want to challenge excellent things in your family, be ready to fight a lot of war before you can conquer. So today I bring it to you that you can challenge anything that is denying you of becoming your wonder, of becoming your first, of attaining that first mission that your creator gave you here on it, or made you to be here on it. You can challenge anything, any policies that is against your rising. You can challenge them. Think about your creator from the beginning, when darkness was on the earth. His spirit was hovering over the seas, over the waters, covering the deep things, the treasures on earth. And then he said one word, let there be light. You can see that. Let there be light. I have been in this position for a long time. No, I can do this, not I can't. Call your siblings, we can do this, not we can't. Call your friends, we can do this, not we can't. So, if you are ready to buy wisdom, there's nothing we can share together. There's nothing I can actually teach you based on the grace on me. It's not proud. I'm not proud, like it's not proudness or something. I'm just saying it based on the truths I know. So today, build the confidence I need to challenge the established thoughts. Believe me, when you start, many things will go against you. But do not retreat. We used to say, don't retreat, don't surrender. Till your ground until you plant a seed that will give you harvest during the harvest time. Know your time and seasons. Know the times and seasons. Know many things. But you can't do all those things without critically thinking. Even a farmer will think of where to plant, a good land to plant. So choose your good land very well. Your good land can be your friends, can be your marriage, your business, your whatever, your friends, your whatever area, your good land might be that. And don't let your good land turn to a bad land. Because a bad land is full of chaos and will never come to good if not challenged. So I'm bringing it to you today. That you can challenge established thoughts. You can challenge prevailing ideas. What you are known for, you can challenge it if it's not good. So out of darkness come forth light. Let that light shine so forth. Let your light shine so forth for all men to see. Your Savior has finished everything. It is now left for you to now buy this wisdom. Work it out. Thank you everyone for today. This is where we end the section today, and then next month we are going to deal so well with this. So we have to do the parts, and then we end so well. We, if we are permitted to end it, it's what we have to do next month. Then we do it. So for the case Let your children listen to this, your young children, let your friends, let your neighbor, let your enemy listen to this. Become better for people, not for yourself. Not for yourself, no. Become better for people. So share this with your friends, with your enemies, or whatever. Children, young adults, share. Even old men, share with them. So this is my prayer for us today, that we become wise this season more than ever before. That we become so wise more in this season than ever before. So thank you, everybody. Thank you for following. Thank you, everyone. We appreciate you for doing this with us. Thank you. See you next month. Bye, everybody. Love you. Thank you, Sean. Thank you, Vadetayo. And lovely one. Father, Lord Jesus, we